What is happening, brothers and sisters? I'm coming back with another video on this Wednesday evening / morning. It is pretty well the middle of the night right now, but I got a good hot topic to do, so I'm going to do it now. And this is on defeating the narcissist at their own game. How to defeat the narcissist at their own game. Because the narcissist is a game. That's all they are. That's all they do. Games. And if you want to defeat them at their own game, you don't play their game. Because if you play a narcissist game, you lose 100 times out of 100 times. You are being brought into a false sense of a reality. You're being brought into their reality, which is a false sense of a reality, because narcissists do not face reality. They just don't. They don't face what is directly in front of them and how it really is. They like to sugarcoat it. They like to picture things the way that it really ain't like that. It's just, it's in their own made up delusional minds, and they have all these crazy thoughts. They see you a certain way that you're not, and it's just the whole thing about who they are is just annoying. And I'm telling you, if you even bring their perspective on board, you are doing yourself a disservice, because they are not right. Majority of the time, they are not right about the way they think, about the way they think about you, and everything in general. They fail to see things for what they really are, and they're just haters at heart. They really are. They hate great. They hate things that are great. They hate things that are positive. So they like to turn everything negative. They'll find a way to diminish you, to diminish your character, to diminish who you are as a person, to call you down, to diminish your achievements, try to make you feel bad, try to make you feel low. And the funny thing is, if you really look into these people, they have absolutely nothing and have done absolutely nothing themselves, but yet they're saying all these things about you. And they think a certain way about certain things towards you, and it's just, you know, that's why you don't take anything personally from a narcissist. You don't take anything head on from a narcissist. You do not play into their games. If they talk to you, who cares? Even if they ask you questions, who gives a rat's ass about the narcissist? It just don't matter. Like, whatever they say, whatever they think, whatever they do, it does not matter. They do not matter. Their opinions do not matter. It's just, you know, don't matter. And like I said, if you play into their game, you're doing yourself a disservice. You are hurting your damn self. You stick around these people, you are hurting yourself. You are hurting your own self-esteem. And I've been there. Like, sometimes we're forced to be around these individuals, and we don't want to be we don't want to be around these individuals, but we have no choice because they're just around us. They're just negative people constantly. They have nothing nice to say. They have nothing good to say about anybody, you know. They're just complete fools. And they want to make everybody else's lives miserable because their life is miserable. They have nothing. They have done nothing. You know? So, you don't play into their games. You don't play into their reality. You brush it off. They say something, you can laugh at them. Let them know how much you don't care. Like, it's as plain and simple as that. You can't care. If you do, you're screwed. If you look at them as a human being, if you believe everything that they say, you're screwed. Because you're going to be affected. It's going to affect you in a negative way, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why you don't look at them as a normal, regular person, because they are not. They have mental issues of their own. They have so much instability inside themselves. They are unstable. Both guys and girls that are narcs, they are both unstable. They can't see reality for what it really is. They're beating completely around the bush. They see you and they neglect you. They see you and they want to throw shade on your name. They see you, they know you're great deep down inside, but they don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell anybody else that. It hurts them. If somebody comes around you and compliments you and they're around, the narcissist comes to reality for a quick second, but then they completely switch off again. Like, they will know somebody else is complimenting you, they will know somebody else thinks highly of you. That hurts them for a split second, and then they go back to their own stupid ways of thinking that's not even true. And that's how they are. Because they don't want to see you as that person. They don't want to view you as a good person. Because they want to view you however they want to view you, to satisfy their own fragile egos. So guys, to defeat them at their own game, you don't play. You don't play. You stay in your own lane. You keep playing the game of your own life. You continue to get better at your own life. Your own real life. Stay vulnerable, but don't be vulnerable around narcs. You have to know certain things like this. You have to be careful who you're vulnerable around. Become stone cold towards these narcs. In a way where you're not feeding them your good emotions, you're just sort of stonewalling them, you're not giving them much to work off of. You're not giving them much reactions, you're not giving them much of anything, and that's what you have to do. You're starving them, but if you're feeding into their game, into their emotions, into the things that they're saying, you're in their world, and you're playing a dangerous game. You are giving them your power, and you don't even know it sometimes. And sometimes these individuals are really good at what they do, so you have to be careful. Some of these individuals can mind screw you and just ask you like a regular question, and all of a sudden it becomes a joke. And you know, you're just getting played. They're playing with your mind because they like to do it. They like to test you. They like to get reactions and emotions out of you, and then gaslight you in the process and just make you feel like complete trash. So it's not fun to deal with. It's not fun for anybody to deal with. It's not fun for me to deal with. And unfortunately, there's always these little psychopathic people around the world that are doing some things like this. So, you know, and it's the same people that want to think what they do is so harmless. Not all of them, but some think it's literally harmless, and those are the worst ones. They think that behavior is normal. They think that behavior is acceptable. But really, it's completely disrespectful. And it's uncalled for. But at the end of the day, a narcissist is going to do what a narcissist wants to do. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you have to avoid them to the best of your ability. You have to get away from them for the best of your ability, and not play into it, not play into anything. Treat them as they are, which is a joke. You play the game of your own life. You walk the path of your own life. Anything that gets in your way must be taken down. Anybody who tries to get in your way must be eliminated and beat because they cannot beat you. The narcissist cannot beat the chosen ones at the end of the day. They can fool the chosen one short term. They can do this, they can do that. But they can never defeat the chosen one in the end. The chosen ones always prevail. The chosen ones always come out on top. And the narcissists always fall. And I really believe some of these individuals have a choice at one point in time. They either go through with it and live that life. They're supposed to live that hard life because that's what it is. Being chosen, it's a very hard life. You have a calling, you have a purpose, you have a destination. Where narcissists, they're off-road fury type of people. They're just destructive Tasmanian devils, stirring up mess, stirring up drama all the time. Lost on their path. So what do? They try to wreck everybody else's path by going around just disturbing chaos and drama. And that's the difference. They're not chosen because they weren't cut out for that path. They weren't cut out to be a chosen one. They don't have it in them. If they did, they wouldn't be doing the things they're doing. If they would, if they really had it in them, they wouldn't be stirring up drama and chaos and ruining everybody else. They'd be working on their own self and on their own life, and they would understand how hard it really is, and they'd have vulnerability and honesty towards everybody else instead of the opposite. So and that's how it really is. That's how it really, really is. And I'm going to cut this video short, guys. I got to get some sleep. I'm barely getting any sleep tonight yet again, but I'm just going to get a little bit. And we're going to continue on this very tough month of July, this grind. I feel better than I did last night, so that's good. And I hope to feel better tomorrow night than I do tonight as well. We want to keep on that path right there. But I'm going to end this video now. Until next time, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos as always. Peace out.